don't get this snapped in time, this is going to back them up. Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense, so they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. First and 10 from the 43. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. They go play fake with Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Has him running the comeback. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up, Brandon Jones. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
First down throw here for Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward now on 3rd down. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they fail to score. It will actually hit to that other side routes.
And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains it up for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Ward setting up to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Here we go, strike. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 here. Ward. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
This is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. This brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one's complete right side. And you don't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70. Hawk, go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Titans have the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, Well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Dose of the hurry up here.
1 yard gain.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ward's going to throw here on third. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled for a fourth gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Ward off the play fake.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an wall. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one falls incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for Eagles first down.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The 11-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Eagles 7. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. So that brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Downfield to DK. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Broncos, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out at halftime.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play action. Hurts has it. Buying some time right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts yet again. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. Headed out right. Finds Lomer downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Eagles first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
From the red zone on first. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Titans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
One lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Again, Ward going to the air. It's all target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle.
And they pick him off again! Drew Tranquill with the pick. And the Titans get it back on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Ward setting to pass. Setting up the running back screen. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On the double.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
60. Let's go now. Ready.
Air it out on third. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Space on the right, he's got room. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it in 2 possessions. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Once more into the hands of Judy. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with
and he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Hurts now from the gun. That's Incomplete left side.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Bails out of the pocket quick. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Eagles.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Going deep here for the end zone. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He spins right by him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He cuts it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked up. Brandon Jones. So this lines up a win for the Titans. Well, tip of the cap, Brock. You can